I'm Ed Fletcher reporting for SACB.com, and in preparation of the NASCAR Toyota Save Mart 350, I'm taking a couple hot laps with the Jim Russell driving instructor. We're going to take a few laps around the track.
Okay, so we're just leaving the pit lane here, and right away you start a climb. And it's a pretty steep corner coming up under turn 1 here under the bridge. And the thing here is you got a fair amount of speed uphill, and you can carry a little more speed into turn 2. Now we're going to start downhill again. You have to slow down a little bit for 3, and then we compress, and that helps the car stick. But then right away we uncompress, we get light over the top of 3A. This is the highest part of the track. And then you head downhill, and you got a pretty good run down into this little short chute. This is downhill into 4. You got to slow down a little earlier than you think. You cut in here a big curve at the apex and a big curve at the exit, and you come through the chute. You probably grab a gear to 3rd. Got to get back on the brakes into the bottleneck or 7A. And then you're down into 2nd. Some guys might be into 1st. This puts you into the S's. You're up into a gear. You're up into another gear, into the trickiest part of the S's, because you got to kind of settle the car, and again it's banked the wrong way, it's off camber, and you got to set it in between 8 and 8A, because your launch out of 8A is really critical. Come down the hill to 9. This is one of the faster sections. It's downhill, typically downwind. You're heading into turn 10. You got to slow the car down a bit, down to about 105 I think for a cup car. Another fast section, really got to get on the brakes. The guys got to really downshift well for this so they don't lock up the rears. And you get nice and tight to these tires and hopefully get a good launch and a good acceleration out right next to the wall. Grab another gear and you're onto the front straight.
All right, coach me through this here.
All right, well, we better start. Not stalling is a good start. You didn't see that. Okay.
This is a little different than my Saturn.
It's got plenty of torque, so it doesn't need much. All right. So we're just going to go up through a couple gears. Now, you want to be on the other side of the track.
I want to be on this side.
You weren't watching where I drove, did you? You're supposed to observe my racing line. So there's about 20 feet more there. So one thing on a racetrack, we use every bit of the road. So brakes and slow it down. Don't turn yet. Don't turn. Don't. Now turn. See, now we're running wide here. Now go to the wall. There you go. So that was kind of in fast and out slow. We need to flip-flop that. Go up to 4th gear. There you go. Big difference when you come out nice, huh? Go over here. Go some brakes. Slow down. Yes, still turned a little early. See, you're running wide, right? You turned a little early and a little fast and added gas going in. I'll give you a 4 out of 10 right now. With room for improvement, we could get you to an 8 pretty quick.
I got 2 points just for staying on the road, right?
You did stay on the road, but you have a desire to go fast, which is good. We just got to put the desire in the right part of the corner, because if you charge in, you come out slow.
So top 5 mistakes: going into the turn too fast
and too soon.
And too soon.
In a hurry to do everything. You really got to be patient behind the wheel of a race car to get everything to happen properly.